Single Buyer is a ring-fenced entity entrusted to manage planning and procurement of electricity in Peninsular Malaysia. Single Buyer ensures the nation receives electricity at optimal cost by planning for the system by providing long-term demand and supply outlook, conducting generation scheduling and operate NEDA, providing advisory services to industry stakeholders, negotiating and managing generator contracts for energy procurement, processing generator settlements and manage imbalance cost pass-through activities under the Incentive-Based Regulation or IBR. Single Buyer was established in September 2012 as part of the 9+1 Malaysian Electricity Supply Industry MESI Reform Initiative. Before the establishment of Single Buyer, system planning and energy procurement functions were carried out by two departments in TNB under the Planning Division. They were formerly known as System Planning and Development (SPD) and Energy Procurement Department (EPD). Single Buyer is ring-fenced as part of the IBR framework. The ring-fencing arrangement becomes mandatory in the Electricity Supply Amendment Act ESA 2015. So, what is ring-fencing? Ring-fencing is separation of accounts, business activities and governance of an entity from the rest of the company. Ring-fencing is required to improve transparency and address the perception of biasness that may cause conflict of interest to any market player. How is Single Buyer ring-fenced? Isolation of accounts and cost allocation in electricity tariff. Single Buyer's operational expenses and payment to generators are kept separate as per IBR implementation. Physical separation. Relocation of Single Buyer's office outside of TNB premises. Single Buyer's office is now located at Bangsa South. Limits on sharing information. Ensure non-disclosure of information that may cause conflict of interests and provide competitive advantage to any party. Arm's length operation. Interactions with other departments in TNB are now governed by Service Level Agreements (SLA). Establishment of corporate identity, such as logo, letterhead, email and website. The ring-fenced operation of Single Buyer is governed by Guidelines for Single Buyer Market and Guidelines for NEDA issued by Suruhanjaya Tenaga. In dealing with the industry players and stakeholders, Single Buyer's operation is also governed by Ring-Fencing Guidelines, Single Buyer Operations Manual, Code of Conduct, Standard Operating Procedure and Conflict of Interest Agreement. Single Buyer has started the transformation journey via ring-fencing to support the evolution of MESI. We are committed to promote efficiency, transparency and competition in the power sector. MESI's sustainability is our priority. Single Buyer is proud to stand behind the nation's vision.